Hi, welcome. This is the third video of our tutorial series Excel for Beginners. So if you haven't watched the first two videos, you can always go back and watch so that you come join us and let's take your hand from zero to working knowledge in Excel. So we ended here, we did a quick chart. So in this video, we are going to build a chart, do some small modifications and adjustments, and also learn some basic formulae in Excel, like how we got the sum of this one. So let's go straight to our database. So here we have our table. Now you see, let's just select, for example, this like this. You select, you press your control, you select. So we want to get the name and the salaries. So let's come to insert. You go to recommended charts. So you see, I always advise you to look first at this recommended charts because you have the option of going to all charts where you could try, say, pie, bar, area, but then recommended charts usually gives you good recommendations. And as you can see, this one is good for our data set. So we click on OK there. So we have this like this. So now we could go to design. We might want to change the design of this chart. So we click here, for example, we search what looks interesting for us. So we keep searching, we keep searching, we keep searching. So we could just say take this one, for example. And then also we could do some basic formatting here. Let's just go and add some elements and you'll see. So for example, axis, we check, will it be interesting or not? Let's look at it. No, not interesting. No, not interesting. But there are moments where you might need them. So you come down again to axis titles. Is that interesting? Yes, we need to put a title here. So let's go here. We put our title here. Say staff. Let's just put staff. Okay. Let's put staff. Yes. Yes, staff name. It's okay. Oh, staff, it's okay. Yes. Let's move on to the next one to check how we could modify our chart again. So now we should we go no, I think it's okay like that. We go to our data labels. Should we add data labels? Okay, but there are times we might need to add just for more precision because at times it's difficult to read. Okay, I think this one looks okay. Now let's come here. We go to data table. Should we bring the data table for somebody to see? So now that we already have the labels, we don't need this data table. Had it been we had no labels, like here, for example, we had no labels, we could probably bring in the data table here. We could bring in the data table. So let's just bring in the data table. But then I prefer that we take out the data table, then we instead add the data labels. What we did here looks better for me. Now let's move on. Let's go down. So error bars, not really interesting for us. Grid lines, well, no major thing. Okay, we could just leave this one. It looks nice. Then we go down to our legends. So we could decide to add a legend by the right, the top, the left. But since it's just salary, the legend is not too interesting. If we had salary maybe and some other description, maybe commissions also would have had maybe blue, salary blue, commissions red. But then it's a basic chart like this. We don't need this. So then it's okay. Now you might want to do some adjustments here just to show you what is possible. We go to format here. So we can say let us look at how we could fill the background, you see, just to show you what is possible, you see, but then it doesn't look good, so we would not fill that. You could also come here, try to change the font. Let's click again there, come up here, try to change, maybe change the color, but then just to show you what is possible. But I prefer to leave it like this, so it's okay to keep like that. Or you could still come, for example, use the home that we are used to. Click here, come here and say increase the font size just to show you what is possible. But then there's no need for that. I think I like this chart like this, so we could just leave it like that and we move on to our formulae. Okay, so let us take away this chart. We just click here, press our delete, and the chart is gone. So let's go up here, click here again, select all, come here, good. So now we have our full table. Now let us try to do some formulae. I did some formulae here, but let's just do them together so that we all follow through. Okay, so now let's go here. So first thing, let's look at the sum. We want to get the sum of all of these. So let's just say we wanted to get the total or sum. So normally you would be expecting us to do equal to, we go up here, start from the first one, this one, plus this, plus this, plus, no, that's going to take a lot of time. Unfortunately for us, Excel already has formula for that, so we just come out of here, we go up to where we see formulas here, we click on this sum. You see sum already there. When you click on sum, you see Excel is already proposing you something, and that is exactly what we want. We want to sum from E2 right down to E17. So we are going to press enter, and there we have the sum. Let's just say we put it in bold just to highlight it somehow. So there we have the sum. Now we might want to count how many employees or how many staff are there. So let's just put our counts here, count. So here again, remember, we go up here to our formula here, click here, go here, go to count. Then now it is taking us from E2 to E17. So we just cancel all of this. We go to our E2, select ourselves, select from here, come here, end here. This is what we want to count. Then we press OK. So we see that there are 16 staff in this document. So we could also do something like, let's just come to this site. Let's just do some, for example, the minimum salary there. So, and then we could also do the maximum salary here. So here we go to our formula again here. We look for minimum. So you see it's trying to think we want to get this cell. We go in here, we cancel everything, we start from up here, come down here and say yes from E2 to E17, enter. You see the minimum salary there is 500, which we already knew. Sylvia had 500 from our last videos. Now let's do the maximum also. The maximum, we go same place here, go here, go to maximum, change the selection that is there, take the right selection, this range, click here, and then we know that the maximum is 250. So like we saw with Robert is 250. So this is how you can use some basic formulae to be able to get insight from your data. Imagine that you had 100,000 rows, almost a million rows. You could easily get the sum, you could easily count the number, you could easily get the minimum and easily get the maximum. So thank you for watching this video. We are going to continue with the other basic elements that you need to learn in Excel. See you next video.